Hello, my name is Aiden Stiegel, and this is Data Protection in Big Business. My partner's name is Vi, and we'll get started. So, some of the fundamental IT concepts are data, which is information in the form of characters or symbols processed or stored by a computer. A database collects and stores this data electronically, and a database management system often is multiple softwares designed to store and manage large amounts of data. Business software development is planning, designing this software, and testing applicable situations for this software. Information security is protecting data from unauthorized use when it is stored or transmitted in these networks for the companies. Fundamental cybersecurity concepts are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality is the rule to limit access to data or information, basically keeping it safe and secure, limiting other possibilities of that data. Integrity means the data is consistent, never altered, like either changing it, deleting it, encoding it differently. Availability is consistent, smooth functioning communication between the user and the server. And user education is really important in cybersecurity within big business, because training can often lead and prevent cybersecurity threats from infiltrating a business. Some of these trainings include consistent password changes up to like 3 to 6 months or even sooner, and knowledge of cybersecurity threats such as phishing emails is also valuable to the company and their employees. Network monitoring is really important for cybersecurity. Just tracking a network consistently is valuable to the security of it, because you can audit it and see what's going on in the network, unauthorized activity and such. Moving on, we have social and ethical challenges regarding data and protection. Many general people are starting to learn about privacy on the internet and companies collecting their data. The major concerns lie with the use and storage of the data collected. How do companies handle customer data? This was a quote used. Basically, consumers are just wondering what they're doing with their data, and if they're either selling it or how they're analyzing it to use in the future. And many companies simply just store their data for future reference, just like credit card information, date of birth, all that. But some even go to the extent of analyzing it and using it for personalized ads. You'll see some of these big businesses do that, such as Nike. Often browser or search engines will give you personalized info. And companies following up on data protection is really important, because it's the consumer's personal info, such as their birthday, maybe even social, credit card information. It's really important to keep big businesses accountable, because it's who we really rely on for the security of a lot of our information, even though we also have it. And a lot of us still use these devices commonly, such as laptops and tablets. And if a corporation has an employee's workstation, laptop stolen, there's actually a lot of risks, not only for just data loss, but unauthorized access to that data, depending on how high of a level or how high of a rank the person who lost it was. Maybe he was a CIO, maybe he had some really important project plans, and you don't want to lose those, because it's still a lot of time and effort to rebuild, and not only rebuilding the project, but also rebuilding that machine's configuration with all the either information or how to use that certain machine, what it's capable of doing. And on top of that, big businesses such as Nike, Coca-Cola, all these, they risk their reputation whenever somebody an employee has their workstation stolen or tampered with. Some security operations to prevent this network disruption or getting a stolen or tampered laptop. Create a strong access control configuration, basically changing default passwords, making it so a kid couldn't just log in and hack your router. Use network protection such as firewalls, proper network segmentation, and VPN networks. Proper network segmentation so your network doesn't crash, and VPN so you have an allocated third-party network. And commonly educate and check in with employees. User error is one of the most common ways a network can be penetrated. Somebody having a password such as 12345, it's going to be really easily hacked from a outside perspective. And lastly, keep software up to date. That'll make it so there's no backdoors in any configurations, routers with encryption or anything like that. And then moving on is a part of my partner's presentation.